About to head upstairs. This is the second part of the video of the Skater Claus Gallery. This is just a flag we have. That's our neighborhood flag. So I represent my hood, Edgewood, where hood meets good. This is another piece I got. If you saw the other video, this is by the same guy who did the horse and the light bulbs. I just really like his style. I like his use of color. I think this dude's dope, and he was really cool with me, hooking me up with like 4 pieces for a very good price. Right here we got some like shelves that were bought at like a arts and crafts fair, which I like. But what's really cool about this is right here I have a bunch of sand that my friend Josh has collected for me. I used to surf, I still can. I don't get to do it because I live in Atlanta, but he collected sand for me from like famous beaches from all over the world. So like this one's from Fiji. This one's from Tonga.
I've always been wondering what Fiji sand looks like.
Yeah? Well, that's what it looks like. I mean, these are all from like different places around the world, and I just really appreciate him doing that for me. I think it's really cool. So this right here is another like Banksy piece, and again, we projected the boy onto the wall, traced it, my wife painted it, and then I did all the yellow paint because I've got a very like childlike style of handwriting, and I'm good at like doing the drips, so we just basically did that part with the projector and the paint can, and then I did all the yellow stuff. This right here, dude Mike, who talked about before, he gave me the projector. Good friend of mine, married to Mona, who did the concrete piece. He painted this for us, and this is basically our wedding. Instead of having like a guest book or whatever they're called, we had him paint this and then just let people come and like sign it and write stuff. And instead of having like a wedding guest book where we go back, open it up, like we just did this and we hung it on the wall and we pass it every day. So here in the stairwell, just pictures of family, friends, stuff like that. I think it's good to have that stuff around. And I was just talking about Mike. This is a painting that Mike did, and he gave us a print of, which I think is extremely, extremely excellent. So yeah, from there, let's go, Tyrus. Let's go into
my room.
No, let's go into Arjun's room first. This is a mask that I got from my grandpa, where he got someplace, probably I'm guessing in South America. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. It's made out of wood. My wife bought this at a garage sale. I don't know where she got this, but it's fairly cool. Probably at an art show. We got this chart. I don't know exactly where this came from, but it's a print that's pretty cool. Right here, we painted this big tree. And the tree, when we found out we were going to have Tyrus, we wanted to paint something in his, nursery. So we painted this, and then my wife found at a garage sale these like wooden cutout animals. So we put the owl here. Here you can see there's a polar bear. We've got some robots hanging up that were from a local art show. Here are the other animals. This bib right here, my grandma made for Tyrus, and she started making it before she passed away. Unfortunately, she passed away before Tyrus was born, so my aunt finished it. But all 3 grandkids, like, we all have bibs that she made for us, so I think it's cool that she made this as well, and we have it in the nursery. A couple more animals. This is a print on a piece of paper, which I think is cool. No idea where we got it. Another print right here, again, local artist, not sure where we got it. My wife picked it up. Same with these. Alright, so let's go into Tyrus's room. Oh wait, a zebra. We got a zebra. My wife made this. She painted it herself and made the letters, so I think that's really cool.
It's really hard for me to do it, but it's cool.
What? Whoa. Alright, so here, again, to me, this is art. These are all, like, concert posters or, like, music posters that I collected when I was a kid, and I put them up in my son's room. And, like, some of them, you can see, like, we got the Misfits poster here, and, this Rancid one with the skull, and, I was kind of worried maybe they might scare Tyrus, but he loves it. So, Like, this one wall in his room is just posters from my childhood, which I really appreciate. Right here, the same person that did that Atlanta print with all the different neighborhoods, we got this from that person as well, and it's a periodic table of elements. My wife is a scientist, so she was really into that and wanted to get it and put it in one of our kids' rooms. This is a picture that a family friend of my wife took, which I feel is really well done. This is a print. I don't know where we got it, but I like it. This is a print. I don't know where we got it, but I like it. This, I think my wife got at a garage sale, and it's kind of weird, but I like it. Alright, so then we got some more of Tyrus's artwork here.
You missed one of my artworks.
Where?
It's a Pokemon one.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, we got Tyrus's artwork there. This is something I painted, and it's hard to talk about it really because it's a star made out of hypodermic needles, and there used to be this term in the 90s that was like heroin chic, describing fashion. And so this is just trying to make a statement about, like, heroin star and how that's like messed up. But it's just something I did myself. I never really put it up anywhere, but I just think it's weird how, people will commodify evil things like drug use. I mean, I'm cool with certain types of drug use, and I like people to do what they do, but like, you shouldn't commodify the idea of using heroin. Speaking of things I did, this is another thing that I painted. It says MWH, which stands for Mark was here. And I did this just like in a notebook, and I don't know, I like it a lot myself. I know that it's not everyone's taste. My mom was like, "Oh, did your son draw this?" I was like, "No, that was me." But yeah, I like it a lot. I don't know where my wife got these prints from, but these are prints. This is a print, obviously. Everyone knows what that is. My wife painted this, which I like a lot. The guy who did the zebra, the light bulbs, and the horse painting, he did this as well, and I love it because it's Converse, even though it's Converse low tops, because, I prefer the high tops, but they're low. My wife got this at like some type of, art sale. I have no idea who did it, but I like it. It's like a crown with like a upside down with a heart in it. It says alone. I don't know what it's supposed to mean, but I like it. Mona, the one who did the piece of concrete that says Edgewood, and also is married to Mike, who did, a couple of the other things I showed you. She did this. I like it a lot. It's actually kind of interesting because it's painted on top of fabric, and then the fabric is basically like hung onto the frame. Then we got this print because, when my son was a baby, we would call him Little Man, so my family got me that. I don't know where they got it or who did it, but and then other than that, we got like, our sports memorabilia wall and stuff. We go to a lot of sporting events and concerts, and so, we just have stuff to remind us about those awesome experiences that we had. And yeah, other than that, like, that's pretty much it. I got some of my signed skateboard decks over here. I got my wall of hats. But yeah, Tyrus, what do you think?
It's pretty
What do
good.
you think about all of our art?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good? Just pretty good?
Great.
It's great. Okay. Well, I'm signing off. If you actually took the time to watch these videos, thank you very much. Much love from Skater Claus. And I just want to say, like, support local artists. Because, you don't have to have a Monet in your house. You can, you can find local artists to support who need your help and also, like, do really dope work. So, all right. Everyone take it easy. Much love from Skater Claus. Peace.